If I traded it all, if I gave
Welcome
it
back, everyone. My next guest doesn't have her earphones on, but I'm going to go ahead and let her do that in just a minute. I have with me Sharon Winters, and she's the owner of Pearl Fever. She's not only a pearl expert. Ladies and gentlemen, I had dinner with you the other night.
Yes,
we spent 3 hours talking, and that wasn't even half of what we needed to know more about pearls. She's a pearl expert. She's a designer. She's a manufacturer of them, and she's having a big show coming up here October 15th. So we're going to open up the lines for the audience, for everyone to see, talk a little bit about, get entered in to win some of the coupons that she's giving out. We're also live on Facebook. Everybody out there, hi, that's watching us, like us. Anybody that sees this on Facebook, you can also call in. Please tell everybody a little bit about yourself. You know, you have a huge story. I talked to you a long time ago. I've read a little bit of your book as well.
Yes.
Talk a little bit about yourself and your story.
Well, I didn't tell you this last night, but my story actually starts when I was 8 years old.
Okay, we're going back a
And
long time. Get very comfortable.
I used to live in Chicago. I grew up in Chicago, and my dad took me to a Chinese restaurant. That's when it started. And I walked into this restaurant in Chinatown in Chicago, and I saw this newspaper, and it was written in Chinese, and I picked it up. And then I brought it to the table, and I handed it to my dad, who knew everything. And I said, "What does this say?" And he took the newspaper and he said, and I thought, wow, he can read Chinese. When I grow up, I want to be able to read Chinese and speak Chinese. In fact, I want to live in China. So before I got married, I didn't tell my husband that I wanted to live in China. I wanted to leave that as a surprise. So after we were married, I said, oh, by the way, I want to live in China. And he was very surprised, and he kind of laughed. He thought it'll never happen, but I thought it would. And 18 years later, he walked in the house and he said, "Guess what?" And I said, "What?" He said, "We are moving to Shanghai, China." And I said, "Great."
That's awesome.
So I enrolled at UNM and studied Mandarin, Chinese. And my professor said, "Oh, you have plenty of Chinese. You'll do fine." Okay, so I get to China, and I think I'm going to test my Chinese. And I hailed a cab. I got in, and I spoke to him in Mandarin. I told him where I wanted to go. I gave him the address. And I told him in Chinese where I wanted to go, to the Lotus Supercenter, which is like the Walmart of Shanghai, because I wanted to see what they had there.
Want to go shopping?
Of course. And so I got in the cab, and I said to him, 他在哪儿你知道吗? Which means, okay, that's, you know where that is, right? And he said, oh, 知道没有问题. Oh, no problem, I know where that is. All right. So a half an hour later, he drops me off at a bowling alley. So my Chinese needed a little help, and I enrolled at Fudan University full-time, studied intensively for a year, and my Chinese got very fluent. And what I noticed about China, aside from everybody speaking Mandarin and reading Chinese, I discovered that there were pearls everywhere. Everywhere I went, there were pearls. But I had my grandmother's pearls. I still have them, and they're white. And they're very pretty, but they had green, purple, pink, white, of course, all kinds of colors. Purple, cobalt blue, light blue, pink. They had all these colors. And not only that, but they had all different types of pearls. My grandmother's pearls were round, but they have Cleopatra pearls. They have Keshi pearls, they have Baroque pearls, they have semi-round pearls, pearls that I have never, ever seen. And I started buying pearls. So it's all my father's fault and that newspaper. And I bought pearls until I filled up a dresser full of pearls. And then I thought, you know, I think I need to sell some of these pearls, and after a while my Chinese was pretty good, and I could bargain really well with Chinese pearl farmers, and we became friends, and expats, friends that were there from America, Australia, New Zealand, wherever, they would come over to my apartment and I'd say, oh, let me show you my pearls. And they'd say, oh, can I buy those? Well, sure. So then that gave me more money to go buy more pearls. And I discovered that because the prices were so low, that I could easily sell these pearls. And I thought, there are other women like me who only have their grandmother's pearls, or they have one strand of white pearls. They have no idea that they could have a pearl wardrobe. And Carol, I think you should have a pearl wardrobe.
I know. It's funny enough that you had told me that the necklace that I'm wearing is, even though they're not real. They're not real. And they're probably more money than your real pearls, which is really funny that I think that they probably were.
Yes.
But your pearls are all authentic pearls.
Yes.
You're also the only one, very few of people that you told me the other day that have been in actually a pearl factory. Not everybody does that. Go ahead.
Very few people have been to a pearl factory, and I believe that the only reason I got to go into a pearl factory was because I speak Mandarin, and I was selling pearls, and the manufacturer, the factory owner, knew me and had sold some pearls to me. And he took me all through this factory, which was extremely interesting. And I don't know of anybody else who has gotten a tour of a pearl factory.
Sometimes some of the jewelers you said out there don't even know as much as you do. You're a pearl expert. And
I am.
I want to do this. I want to open up the lines to the audience now, because we're going to give you guys out there, you get a 40% off coupon of one pearl item. Okay, one pearl item. And then what was the other one? It was like, well, let's just do that one. We'll just do that one. 40% off. Okay. We'll give you extra more when you call in, and you'll get an extra one if you decide you want more. So our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. These coupons that you're giving out, they're going to be good for, obviously they can buy pearls from you, but you do them at shows. And you're having a show coming up October 15th at the Hilton Garden in downtown Scottsdale.
Right.
Talk about it.
Well, one of the reasons why I only have 2 to 4 pearl shows a year is because I'm the only manufacturer. I string all of my pearls. Right now I have over 1,000 necklaces, bracelets, and earrings available, and they'll be available at my show. I do have customers call me and order pearls. I can send them pictures if they know what color they want, what type of pearl they want.
I'm going to talk about color right now, okay? Because I'm selling the pearls for you right here.
All right.
These pearls are beautiful. The one that I'm looking at right now, unfortunately, I know on Facebook you can see it. It's rose gold, which is the new color right now. You would never even believe that they're pearls. They're called Cleopatra. What are they?
Yes, Cleopatra pearls. The Cleopatra pearls, they are drilled at the very top. They're pear-shaped pearls.
They're gorgeous.
And they're drilled at the top so that they flip back and forth and back and forth. And in this, I designed this, of course, and string it myself. There are Swarovski crystals in between here.
I'm telling you right now, I don't care who you are. If you're going to love this pearl necklace, it's absolutely beautiful. And we've got our lines open here. I know we're starting to get our calls, guys. And if you keep on calling throughout the rest of the show for all of this, we're going to give a 40% off coupon to everyone that calls in. Okay? And then our number here, 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. These are authentic pearls. They're real, cultured pearls. Now, I want to also say, what is it sort of... my board operator's busy, but go ahead and keep on calling in. We're going to try to get to everyone that's calling in. What was I going to say? What do they usually start at? Because I want them to hear your prices are incredibly low
they're
to begin with. Go ahead.
Yes. I have pearl necklaces from $25 to $1,400.
Right. So there's a gamut for everything, obviously. I wanted to get that out there. So we've got everyone calling in. You're getting a 40% coupon off right there from us by calling in. You could check her out on her website. It is pearlfeverus.com. Go ahead and check it out. She's having her show coming up October 15th at the Hilton Garden in downtown Scottsdale. You'll be able to either work with her on the phone or through the show. I know our lines are on fire. We're going to go ahead and keep on calling here. We're going to go to a break. When we come back, we're going to keep on talking to her. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. They're absolutely beautiful pearls in all sorts of shapes and all sorts of colors.
If I traded it all.
Welcome back, everyone. We're talking with Sharon Winters, and she's the owner of Pearl Fever. So what woman doesn't love pearls? We're finding out that they are. We're getting our calls that they're calling in. We've got our lines open here. She is a pearl expert. She's lived in China. She's been in the factories. These are all real pearls, real cultured pearls. They are priced from anywhere from $25 for necklaces on up to, obviously more money. We've got our lines open here for everyone to get, we're just giving you guys a 40% off coupon. So our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. You could go up on her website. It's pearlfeverus.com, and you could check her out there and see some of the pretty things. We're live on Facebook, so some of you people are going to be able to see some of these things. Right now, you've got this necklace up here.
Yes.
What are those?
These are Biwa type pearls.
What's that?
Biwa, Lake Biwa is in Japan, and they started producing this shape of pearls like a tooth.
Yeah, it looks like a flat tooth. It's
Yes.
really neat.
Yes, and if these pearls were produced in Lake Biwa, that's why I say Biwa type, it would be worth over $200,000.
So how much? This one here, I don't know what this is.
$195.
And you're getting a 40% off coupon by also from her to be able to wear these things. Now, we had talked earlier, and you're wearing your pearls,
Yes.
and you're wearing them with something very casual.
Yes.
You know, I'm
Yes.
talking about this because it's Arizona here, you guys. We all know that we're all wearing shorts and T-shirts all the time.
Yes.
But pearls, especially, I mean, it doesn't matter. I know the white is for with anything.
Everything, yeah.
But, and by the way, men that are listening out there, your women are going to love these pearls. So, and you're getting a 40% off, so it's a fabulous deal. They're real, and they're from China. She manufactured them. She designed them. She picked them out personally. And so keep on calling here, 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. This particular one here is $100 and something, $40, whatever it was.
$195,
Whatever.
yes.
And you're getting that 40% off, which is an awesome deal. And what we were talking about, though, was when I met with you, was that, you know, I said to you, a lot of people here in Arizona, they don't dress up as much because, you know, we're so hot here. But look, I'm seeing that night I saw you wearing pearls
Yes.
with just a pair of shorts and a T-shirt, a regular.
Yes.
Today you're a little bit dressier, but very Arizona.
Wearing blue jeans
Fit
or
blue
black
jeans and a
jeans.
T-shirt,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And you're wearing graduated pearls.
Yes.
And the earrings.
Slightly graduated,
Right.
yes.
They're beautiful
Yes,
with
thank
that.
you.
And
I call these jumbonis.
jumbonis.
Yes, they're 12 to 13 millimeters, and from 1998 until 2002, I could only get 3 of these. And this year, I was very lucky to be able to purchase 13 strands. I already sold some, so I don't have that many left, but I still have some, and I'll have at least 3 of these at my show. And they are $960. I saw these in Santa Fe, and they were $3,000, and that was back in 2000.
It doesn't matter. A long time ago.
Long time ago. They were $3,000 in a jewelry store, and I'm selling them for $960. My mission is to make pearls affordable for everyone.
Now, let's talk about some of the less expensive ones, too, because, you know, we talked about some of the ones. Obviously, $100 and something for
Yes.
a necklace is pretty affordable. Especially, you're giving 40% off to everyone that's calling in. This is a very pretty... What I like about this one is it almost looks like a snake, you know, because they're so right on top of one another, and there's no in-between. Now, that's called something with diamonds. What is that here with when you do it like
Those
that?
are coin pearls.
Okay, so they're beautiful. Go ahead.
These are $40. They're, of course, real pearls. And they're very elegant. They're about 7 millimeters, and you cannot buy these in a jewelry store. A jewelry store will have the usual colors like white, and they just don't have much of anything. A jeweler, first of all...
You're also paying triple at least the amount.
At least. At least.
And this is a $40 necklace.
Yes.
That is absolutely... I'm going to show everybody on Facebook. I know that people that are listening can't see these, but you can see them on our website. You can also go on to... call in here and go to the show. It's October 15th at the Hilton Garden, downtown Scottsdale, from 10 to 6. Her website is pearlfeverus.com. These are absolutely stunning, just because there's no, they fit so beautifully together. So these are $40, and you get a 40% coupon just by calling in. 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. These are white again. I want to see something that's another color.
Okay. Well, you have coin pearls. These are coin pearls.
Okay.
They're in a fuchsia color. I have them in white. I have them in about 5 different colors.
These are something that I happen to be wearing. I didn't even know mine were pearls, and they're not real. So that's, but hers are real, and I can see the difference. I can feel the difference as well. They're much heavier than mine, and so you know that mine are fake. But these are real. And this one here comes in. This is a beautiful, it's, I want to say violet. It is purple color. Oh my God, beautiful purple pearls. Go ahead.
I have these at least in green, blue,
talking to the mic
white,
so they can hear you.
Green, blue, white, a couple of other colors. And of course I string these all myself, and in between each pearl is a knot. And I try to make them, each knot, exactly the same size, so that when you don't really see the knot, but it's there to protect the pearl. It also shows off the pearl, and if the string should break, I have a friend who broke her pearls 3 times doing it the same way. She caught it on the something in her car and broke it 3 times. So she only had to look for one pearl, because I strang them and put a knot in between each one, and all she had to do was pick up one pearl, and then I re-strang it again. And she's more careful now.
I want to ask you a couple of other things now, okay? Do you ship your pearls if somebody wants to get them from? Because we have people that listen from across the United, all over the world, actually, here.
I just did a big order and shipped it using the post office and insured it, and I know that he got his pearls. He's shopping for Christmas already.
Right, and a lot of people are. Again, our lines are open here. The show is called Pearl Fever, and it's October 15th at the Hilton Garden Inn in downtown Scottsdale from 10 to 6. You can check her out on her website. It is pearlfeverus.com. We've got our lines open here, and I'm going to let everyone call throughout the rest of the show to get these 40% coupons from us right here that you can use anywhere from $25 on up to an expensive one that's up to $1,400. But and I tell you something, the $40 pearl, you would not tell that pearl necklace. You do not tell that they are $40. You would think they're way much more, and they are all real pearls.
Yes.
And we want to tell everybody how to tell whether a pearl is real or not.
The way to tell if a pearl is real or fake is I take the very last pearl of a necklace or a bracelet, it's a magnetic clasp, and I rub them together, and if it's gritty, it's real. If it's slick, it's fake.
You know what? And this was funny what she said, because I happen to know how to tell whether a pearl is real too. Because I had some pearls from my my grandmother, just like everybody had pearls from their grandmother, right? You put it in your teeth, and you would see if it's gritty. And when you said that, what did you say? That was funny.
I said, oh, you don't know who did that before you. Don't do that.
Yeah. That was kind of funny. Now, again, I want to also tell them on your clasp, I don't know if they're all like this, they're a magnetic clasp, but I love them. I just happen to be using it right now. I have never touched one of your pearls before, but the necklace, when you put the clasp together, these really stick.
Yes.
I mean, I've had the magnets before where that don't stick as well, but this really does, so it doesn't
They're
matter.
very
And
good.
this particular strand of beads are, well, they're a fabulous color of purple. But
Yes.
they're gorgeous. If anyone's seen them on Facebook, and you've got to come on my television show. These are $100. These are $100, and you're going to get 40% off of that as well. Just call in here. Of course, the new colors are, and I love these, are the rose gold color ones that she's got. I'm holding that one. Basically, it's the same thing in the rose gold. It's absolutely beautiful. Call in here. Keep on calling. We've got our lines open here for everyone to get 40% off, anywhere from $25 on up. These pearls are absolutely beautiful. They are real pearls, and she is the pearl expert. She's the designer. She's the manufacturer of them as well. She's giving everybody the 40% coupon to use on whatever you like. 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Check her out. It's pearlfeverus.com. The show is going to be October 15th at the Hilton Garden in downtown Scottsdale. Check it out and call in here. They're fabulous. 602-277-5369.
If I traded it all.
Welcome back. Now, we're still talking with Sharon Winters, and she's the owner of Pearl Fever. She's a pearl expert. We're talking here a little bit longer because she has this big show that's coming out October 15th at the Hilton Garden in downtown Scottsdale from 10 to 6. And she said to me, when people come to see you and they go through your pearls, they get pearl fever. That's why
Yes.
you call it Pearl Fever,
Yes.
because they just love them. They're real pearls, and they're priced incredibly. I mean, yes, you have some expensive ones. Yes, you do. But like the one I'm wearing now, which I don't know, everybody on Facebook, if you're seeing that one, hi, I'm wearing blue today, and these are gorgeous, these blue pearls. What are these pearls? Are these Cleopatra also?
No, those
What
are
they?
Madonna pearls.
Madonna. No wonder
Yes,
I like them.
Madonna
Go ahead.
pearls. They are pearls, and the way when you have an oyster will sometimes have a pearl stick to the shell. So what the Chinese do is they carve a teardrop shape around that pearl, so it includes the mother of pearl and the baby. Yes.
It's so pretty. And this one here is only $150, which is
Yes.
not a lot of money for what it is, if you know. And
It's two strands.
We've got our lines open here for everyone to get a 40% off coupon from her. You can talk to her and buy them from her by over the phone. She can ship anywhere across the country, I think it is. And we've got our lines open here. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. 40% off with $25 is very little money. And I mean, even if you look at it, her $80 ones, they're absolutely stunning. Do they all have these, what do you call this?
The magnetic clasp. Most of my pearls do have a magnetic clasp because I discovered that a lot of women were not wearing their pearl bracelets or their pearl necklaces.
Because they're too hard to put on.
They're very. You have to find somebody else to
Right.
help you put it
Well,
on,
these are
take
great.
it off. It's very easy, and they're very strong.
What I like, I'm going to tell you, I did it. I put them on, and
Yeah.
when you put them together, they click and they really stick
They
together.
do stick.
And I, you know what I love also? I'm wearing this necklace, and I must say, and I have to say, even me, I don't wear a lot of necklaces all the time, but I don't even feel like I'm wearing anything right now. They're that light.
Yes.
They're beautiful. Now, again, we've got our lines open here for everyone to get a 40% off coupon. You men out there that are listening going, oh my God, pearls. But guess what? If you know somebody, we said it earlier, what woman wouldn't love pearls? And pearls go with everything. She's got white pearls. She's got fancy pearls. She's got pearls that would go with jeans, t-shirts, whatever it is. She's got every color in the rainbow. The number here to call is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. The holidays are around the corner. Get the coupon. If you want to give yourself your significant something special, this is a great gift to give. Okay. Did I say enough?
I have the hubby special too.
What's your hubby special?
Well, here's what happens. About one person out of 10 is a guy who comes in, and because they see over 1,000 pearl necklaces, bracelets, and earrings, they have no idea what to get. They need to come to my show and know the answer to two questions. Does his wife, significant other, whoever have pierced ears, and does she already have pearls? And if she does, what color? And then I can help him. And the deal is, if his wife or whoever's birthday is 2 months away, I mark it on his receipt that the birthday gift is going to be given at such and such a date. I do have a 30-day refundable, but if it's 2 months away, I mark it on the receipt. And if she doesn't like it, it hasn't happened, but if she doesn't like it, he can return it.
So you really work with your clients, is
I
what
do.
you really say.
I do.
And she wants to give everybody 40% off her already low prices of these pearls, anywhere from $25 on up to, obviously you have some expensive
Yes.
ones, but 40% off is a nice discount. And of course, if you buy more than one strand of pearls, then you get even more off, right?
Well, you can either get 40% off of one pearl item,
Okay.
or you can get 20% off of all of the pearl items that you buy.
So it just depends on what you do. So we've got our lines open here, but we're giving everyone here the 40% off one. I thought that was kind of nice of her to do. Our number here, 602-277-5369, and toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. I know we're getting our calls. Keep on calling. I'm just going to let everyone keep on calling throughout the rest of the show. 602-277-5369. She ships around the country, so toll free, 1-866-536-1100. Let's talk about, obviously, Wade, I do want to say this too, that the rose gold, which that's the new color. And we've got someone here that's younger that's coming on after she's done. I don't know how old you are, but so she's about 35. So pearls are not for older people. They're beautiful. She loved them. She picked them out, and they're in the rose gold color, which is the newest color. 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. I'm going to guess that the most people buy is white, just because it goes with everything.
Yes.
Okay. What's the most fun color that you sell?
I would say gold. And blues, reds, kind of in that order. This is cranberry. These are biwas. I have cranberry, and these are rice pearls.
Oh, what's a rice pearl?
They are shaped like rice.
Let me see that. Okay. Yes.
And I have those in
They almost look like they're
doubles or-
garnet, the color of garnet. Go ahead.
Yes. And people love, after white, then people start buying the colors with a particular outfit in mind. And red, of course, or cranberry, that goes with just about everything.
Yeah, there's are beautiful pearls right here, and they're real. We want you to all know that these are all authentic, real pearls that you purchased them in China.
They come from China. All my pearls come from China.
And you go there and buy them, right?
I have. Right now I'm ordering.
Okay. And so when you string them,
I string them.
and then you also design them as well.
Of course, this is a classic design, just a one strand, but I do design them. Sometimes I'll put two strands together. These are little baby Cleopatra pearls with Keshi pearls. Keshi pearls are spontaneously produced pearls. They are not cultured. Cultured pearls start with a nucleus that is inserted in the oyster, and then nacre is squeezed around that.
Where's your pet that you brought? I want to see that
He's
too.
over in the
Go ahead.
bag.
Okay, go ahead.
When
Keep on
I
talking.
lived in China, and I went to the pearl factory, the guy who owned it took me out to the farm, and we went out on the pond, and he pulled up a lot of oysters, and he gave me one as a pet. And I couldn't bring him back alive to the States, but this is George, and I brought him to my apartment in Shanghai, and I kept him there for many, many months. And then when the sad day came that I was coming back to the States, and the person who drove me around Shanghai wasn't allowed to drive there, so I had someone who drove me. He came up and he said in Mandarin, he said, well, George has to go to heaven now, and he came in my kitchen and took him out of his little bowl, and I couldn't watch. And in China, I got one of those big cleavers, and I just left the room. But anyway, he opened up George, and these are George's pearls. The farmer who gave me George said that George was 5 years old, And you count the age of an oyster by the little rings, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rings,
Just like a tree.
just like a tree. And so that's George.
Wow. That's interesting. You know what's really cool is that, I don't think I've ever had anybody that sells or that does something like this. And when I saw your ad, that's how I got in touch
yes.
with you. I had somebody that had that. I mean, you are so fascinating because it's not just that you sell pearls. This is your life. This is your passion. This is what you lived, more so than even some of the jewelers out there. They don't
Yes.
even know some of the things that you know about pearls.
They don't. 99% of the jewelers know nothing about pearls. And a jeweler friend of mine, when I met him, he asked me to look at some pearls that he bought for his wife. It was an opera-length strand of pearls, white, of course. And I said, how much did you pay for these? And he said, $650 30 years ago. He's a jeweler. And I said, well, I'm sorry to tell you, but these are not real pearls. And he about died. He paid $650 for an opera length of pearls.
Well, now you have all sorts of lengths. Some of the ones here are the shorter, but you do have longer ones as well.
I do. I didn't bring them today,
Do you
but
also
I have
have
a lot
earrings?
of. I have lots of earrings.
Earrings, do you have rings as well?
No.
Okay, so it's
No.
basically earrings and necklaces, anywhere from $25 on up. We've got our lines open here, and everyone's getting a 40% off coupon from us. The show is October 15th at the Hilton Garden Inn in downtown Scottsdale from 10 to 6. You could check her out on her website. Is Pearl Fever US. You got to put the US.com in there, and everyone keep on calling here and get that 40% off coupon right from me. So it's 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. What are your final words, real quickly?
Come to my show and be overwhelmed.
Get that Pearl Fever by coming into the show, and call in here and get your 40% coupon at 602-277-5369.